Hey guys, it's tax season again, and I am back with my TurboTax review for 2023. In this video, I'm gonna give you all the pros and cons of this year's version of TurboTax, and at the end, I'm gonna let you know who I think should really use TurboTax this year and who should maybe look elsewhere. TurboTax does a great job of making software that is very nice to look at and easy to use. So you just get to answer questions. It's very user-friendly. One of the best sides about TurboTax is they do have a completely free version that is free for federal and state. A lot of people are going to qualify, and it's if you have pretty simple taxes without a lot of forms. But TurboTax also entices a lot of people with their completely free version and then upsells them like crazy and tries to offer them all kinds of other services. So if you are trying to go for the free version, make sure that you do choose this very basic free version and don't accept the upgrades. You don't need them. Now, just so you know, this is a fake account that I had created on TurboTax a couple years ago when I started doing these tax reviews. These are not real people. Do not worry. I'm not sharing my information or anyone else's. One thing that drives me crazy about TurboTax is how slow it is to load, and it acts this way on the website or the mobile app. You see this little spinning thing? It does this constantly when you're trying to file your taxes. I swear I don't know why it is taking so long. I really think this spinning ball makes your taxes take 3 times longer than they need to. Here's an example of TurboTax trying to sell you more. My example person definitely qualifies for the free version, but they're trying to sell me this plus support for an extra $30. It's really not necessary, and I think they're just doing it as a way to get money out of people who would otherwise qualify for their free product. Now, when it comes to uploading W-2, TurboTax has some really nice options. You can upload a PDF from your computer, you can use the camera on your phone, or you can type it in yourself. I did try to use the camera option with my fake W-2, but it failed. But it's possible it's because it's December and they haven't actually set it up all the way. I noticed, at least so far, they're not offering the option to download it directly from your employer, which used to be an option that TurboTax had. I'm not sure if that's gone away or if it just isn't here for December. If I choose the option to type in the W-2 myself, they have actually improved this. Now you just enter the address info on one page, and then the second page is all the numbers on your W-2. Previously, they used to make you go through about 5 pages to enter everything from your W-2, which was ridiculous and took forever. So they have sped that part up. I wonder if they watched my videos and listened to my criticism. For putting in things like interest and dividends, TurboTax does offer the option to connect to your bank or investment firm, which is something that some of the cheaper tax software do not offer. That is fancy, but it's completely unnecessary in my opinion, except in the case of some complicated investment forms. Things like interest forms really are just about one number that you have to put in. If you do decide to type in manually a bank interest form, for example, it is very simple in TurboTax, and I like how they've simplified this form to only show you the boxes that you need to fill in. So once you click past all that other stuff, it actually is pretty nice. One cool feature that I think is new to TurboTax this year is that you are able to preview your forms while you're in the middle of completing the return. Let me show you where that is. You go to Tax Tools, Tools, View Tax Summary, and then you can click right here where it says Preview My 1040. I really like the transparency of being able to see your forms in the middle of preparing your return if you want to. Another nice pro of TurboTax is that they do have a really slick phone app that you can use, and you can go back and forth between the desktop website and the phone app, and they sync together. But the phone app is just as slow as the desktop website. Let me show you what it looks like if you click to add a form that's not included in the free version. So I'm saying here that I have some self-employment income. Then it sends me into this screen to tell me I must upgrade. And the cheapest way I can upgrade is on sale right now for $39, but then I would also need to pay for the state return, and the state return is an additional $39. So it's a minimum of $80 I would need to spend to go from the free version to the next level up. If you don't qualify for the free version of TurboTax, my recommendation would be switching to Free Tax USA. Free Tax USA is 100% free for the federal return. It does cost around $15 for the state return. I'll leave my link to Free Tax USA in the top comment down below. If you could please use my link, I'd really appreciate it. Overall, I think TurboTax is very easy to use. It's nice and pretty and slick, and it is free for a number of people. But I think it's a little overly complicated, a little overly slow, and if you don't qualify for the free version, I think it's way too expensive. If you want to use TurboTax and you're brand new to doing taxes and you want to see a full walkthrough of what it looks like, I have another video that's a beginner's guide to filing your first tax return, so definitely check that one out next. I walk you through using TurboTax step by step, every part of the process. I'll leave that link right here.